morning. So I don't know if I'm struggling more or my son is, but today is the first day of school. He is starting 8th grade. I don't really show him on here, but occasionally you'll see him like on my social media and stuff. But yeah, it's early. Anyone else? I have literally slept until like 8 o'clock every day for the last 2 months, and now I'm on the struggle bus. I am really excited to get started with my routines, but what's up? What happened? Yeah? Yeah, I'm crying like a baby in my car. I just dropped my son off in 8th grade. And he's huge. He's like a man. And then I was posting a picture of him online. And he's just so big and so handsome. It's just crazy. He's only 13 and he looks like he's 18. First day of school. Usually it's exciting, and I am excited for him, but it's hard because he's so big. And it's only 4 years and change until he's 18. Thank God he's such a good boy. But anyways, I wanted to include this because it's real, and I'm in my car in the driveway. I need to get out and make some coffee. Maybe I'm just tired because I got up early. But anyways, all right, let's do this day. It's crazy how pretty of a day it is already. Everything's so dusty and dirty because we haven't honestly been out here. I've only been in the pool once this summer. I really need to get it together and go in the pool, but my work schedule has been so busy and I've just not. So I need to do that. And lots of cleaning needs to happen. Everything is so dusty and dirty. So maybe we'll do that when it starts to cool down a little bit. But all right. Time to make my coffee. I'm going to show you how to make the best protein coffee. So I thought I'd include real life and work stuff in here so I can show you exactly what I do throughout the day. Generally, when I get back from taking my son to school, well, this is what I did last year, was I would kind of go through and clean up. I find when I work here on this island, because this is such a hard chair, even with this on it, it hurts your butt. I tend to work faster. So look at his hands and look at his handsome guy. So old, he's gonna be 12. Anyways, so I like to go through and clean up. My hair extensions came in because I want to have coziness in the morning, especially because I feel like getting up early is just not my cup of tea. I really don't like getting up early. So, and my husband likes to leave spills and everything that you guys don't need to see over here. So I'm just gonna pile it up in his little mail section. I have some towels to put away. These are reusable face towels. Run the vacuum, grab my stuff, bring it out here. But let's make my favorite coffee. Honestly, this is life-changing. You can do it with or without the protein. I just feel like if I'm gonna have coffee in the morning, I should have some protein. This is my husband's computer, so we're just gonna move everything over here. I have 2 candles. Do I need this one? Smell good? Oh, it does smell good, but so the first thing I do is I make a hot coffee. So this is the one I have right now. It's just the cinnamon roll one. So I'm going to do 10 ounces of this. You can do it however you want, but I'm just gonna do 10 ounces of this. But first, we are gonna put some honey. in the bottom so that when the heat goes in, it'll melt it. So this is the protein I use, and no, I'm not sponsored, I wish. But this is my favorite. It is grass-fed protein, and it also has probiotics in it, so it doesn't get you bloated like a lot of proteins do. If you've ever drank protein powder or just had too much protein in general, you know, like it gets you kind of bloated and gassy, TMI, but it does. This does not do that, so absolutely love this. So I mix a half a scoop of this, so it's giving me half, you know, like 12 grams or so, but which is totally fine. But I mix this with just regular whole milk, blend it up, and then I will show you the rest. So here's our hot coffee. Gonna grab a little bit of Himalayan salt, put that in there too. Clumps, and then we'll pour our milk into here and give that a good mix. And if you hear some chompy chomps, it's my dogs getting their ice chip. So we have a little ice maker, and it makes ice like this. So it's perfect. You could hear them chewing it, I'm sure. But I fill the cup as like full as I can. And this I'm going to spill because I do it every single time. So I usually do it over the sink, but for the purposes of this video, I will do it here. Ready? And I spill it every time. Oh my gosh, did I not? Oh, dang it. I thought I didn't, but I did a little bit right here. So this does take like a little bit more time than making like a normal drink, but honestly, it's literally the best like latte I've ever made in my life. Just let it get cool, and that's why you put so much ice. Like not too sweet, but it has like that kick of like the salt kind of takes out the bitterness of like the black coffee. So it's just literally so good. I really wanted to use my tripod, well, it's my husband's tripod, to film that, but it's literally set exactly how I need it to be set when filming like planner videos. And honestly, I don't want to screw it up, so we're just gonna not. Okay, so I feel if I don't show you guys everything, I'm not like being transparent. So I feel like I'm gonna just overshare. So if I overshare and you don't want to see this, just skip ahead. But this is everything that I bring with me when I'm working. I have my notebook. I also have my notebook that has like a lot of different things in here, which I'll show you in a second. This we need to remake. Bubba. He always sleeps in my office with me, but I'm not in there right now, so. But this is my weekly schedule. I like to have an outline of what I do every single day, but this is gonna change because now we're in school, times are different, things like that, so we'll work on that together today. And then I have my paper planner, which I didn't plan for today, my paper planner. I have my headphones. I actually planned for my day in my digital planner. Come on, there we go. So this is my day for today. Today is Wednesday, August 13th. I'm sorry, there's a light there, but I need to see. So this did not happen. I did not wake up until like 6:30. So we did not get our workout in. So we're gonna have to move it. And that's like the best part about like digital planning. So I plan all kinds of ways. As you guys see, I have like this to hold me accountable, this to hold me accountable, my Google Calendar for like bigger events. I don't necessarily time block in there unless I don't have my iPad or my planner with me, then I will, like if I'm traveling or something. But the cool thing is you can easily just erase this part here. Oh, let me move. Oops, I kind of messed that up, but whatever. And then you can circle this, and I move it down because we'll be reel here, and then we'll move the workout to down here somewhere at some point of the day. Let me just make sure that I add it to my list so that I don't forget. And it'll be full body today with weights. Okay, so there's that. So right now it is 8:25. So we're behind a little bit here because I made my coffee. I actually took the sheets off my bed, started a load of laundry, things like that. So we can move this down, or we don't have to. We can try to get this all done by 10. And it is possible to get it all done by 10 because if I focus, I can get it done. So basically I'm just going to start to work. Some of the stuff I can't show on camera because it is, client, like confidential stuff. But I will show you what I can. But for the next hour and a half, I am solely focused on any Luxe marketing tasks, whether it be post content for clients, reply to comments, things like that. I also have someone who helps me do that, and for a couple of the brands that I help. So I just have to see kind of where things are. I just like to oversee and make sure that things are being answered correctly and things are being done. I don't like to hover or micromanage people who help me because I hate when people did that to me. So I like to just kind of go in and then see, and then if something needs help, honestly, I'll just do it myself. And then if it's something that becomes like a persistent problem, then I'll bring it up to my team. But otherwise, yeah, let's get going into this beautiful work day. We have a boy dog, a very old boy dog. Look at, he's old. He's got lumpies and bumpies, and oh, so cute dog. He's gotta be 12. I can't. Anyways, okay, I'm gonna stop talking. This is not the cutest angle, but we're not in a fashion show here. So sometimes we have to put out fires in my line of work because if a customer goes crazy on social media, which I'm sure you've all seen, customers go crazy on social media, then I'm in charge of talking to internal teams of my clients, like executive teams, if it's something major or something I need clarity on. So that was something I was working on this morning. And I couldn't really show that because I don't want to obviously draw more attention to the challenge that's going on in the business. So we are working on rectifying it. I've done customer service for a very long time. It's not really what I do now, but I do like to help out and chime in on social media, even send voice memos, things like that to de-escalate like some of the bad situations. So that is what I'm working on. I'm looking at some emails here. My computer's right here. And so I'm working on that, getting some clarity from one of my clients, vice president of operations. And yeah, I also planned my Wednesday very well because I had already scheduled most of the posts I needed to for my brands and my clients. So that when Colton gets out of school, we can hang out by the pool, or we can go eat lunch, or if he just wants to edit videos in his room or whatever, then he could do that. Kind of leave it flexible. It's the first week of school, first day of school. We don't want pressure. We don't want any of that. So yeah, I kind of wanted to just like talk to you real quick and kind of let you know what I'm doing. And for those who ask, let me show you, but I will show you two platforms I use to schedule content. They are the two ones that I've found work the best with minimal glitches. There are some other ones out there that are quite expensive and they don't work that well. So let me show you the two that I use. I only use two because one of my clients uses X and the other platform is a little challenging with X. There are some glitches. So I did the legwork on that. So let me show you the two that I use. Every video that I do from now on, I want to add some type of marketing, small business, life, like kind of value. I know showing day in the life can be inspiring sometimes. It can make you feel not so alone. That's why I love day in the life, because I feel like they make me feel not alone because we all go through stuff, you know? Okay, so let me show you the two that I use for content that I absolutely love. Yeah, flip you around. Okay, so this is a Content 360. This is a newer platform that I've been using. However, I love it because you can repurpose old content really easily just by clicking import post, and then you can, I wish there were more than 60 because I post a lot for my clients and for my businesses and stuff, but you can do 60. And then I can pull any of the brands. These are a bunch of brands that I work with or that I own. And let's just pull for Amy June Lashes because that's one of my brands. And it'll import them. And then you can go and duplicate them and change the caption, reschedule them, things like that. So you can repurpose content really easy. I wouldn't say do this daily. Obviously, maybe like every couple weeks. If you get really busy or you're in a pinch, and sometimes it's nice to see like if content does better posting it a second time, things like that. So it does take a few minutes and it will like go around in this little circle, and then you can schedule them. So these are all either published or scheduled posts. So I actually really like this platform. It's like a one-time fee. I can't remember how much I paid for it, but it's one time and you can upload as many accounts as you want. So most of the other accounts, like for instance, this is also what I use Loomly. I do like them as well. They are quite expensive, but I only have one client in here right now. And you can invite collaborators, you can have your clients approve posts, things like that. But same with this, you can have stuff in drafts or you can have stuff scheduled. So I just have my marketing manager put stuff in drafts for me for one of my clients, and then I'll go through and I'll look, reread it, make sure everything looks good, and then I'll schedule it, kind of like space it out. So here is it pulled all of the Amy June Lash stuff, the last 60 posts, and we post multiple times a day, so that's gonna go quickly, but you can go back as far as you need. So for instance, like I haven't seen my mascara pushed in a while, and so I'll go in and I'll help my marketing manager out by scheduling or doing posts or whatever. So we'll go in here and we'll rewrite this, and we'll actually just rewrite it in ChatGPT. So we'll go to our little lash thing and then just put rewrite. And then this is just as simple as saying rewrite, because this was, you don't need to change the tone or anything like that. So we'll say rewrite, and then hopefully it will break it dead. It broke it down like nicer, because that is one thing that Content 360 does, is even if these are all indented or do paragraphs, it'll still pull it up like that, and I don't love that. So see, even when you paste it, it does that. So you have to go in and make new paragraphs, which is no big deal because we just saved a ton of time. And then it's already here, it's all ready to go. And then if we wanna put it on Facebook, we just click Facebook, and then we can pick a time. I don't have anything, I don't know if I have anything this weekend, but let's just do it today. Let's do it at 11 a.m. And then we'll just schedule it in there, and then it is ready to go. And that literally took under a minute to do. So there's that. And then the Loomly, you can create board ideas. They have lots of tutorials and things like that, but you can find it online if you don't want to pay. Like I said, I only use this for X, and you can kind of see what's scheduled and ready to go. And I don't always schedule posts, especially ones with trending audio. I manually post those because they tend to do better if they're manually posted. So hopefully that helps with like scheduling. I have gotten questions before, so sorry I'm like shaking because I'm holding this. But yeah, so there's that, and I should probably be getting more content instead of repurposing content, but we're about to switch our house over to like a little bit of fall stuff, so that'll help with like more photos and things like that as well. This was more of a recent one here that I did at a hotel that I was staying at, so I'm constantly getting content everywhere I go. I always bring lashes with me. I always bring my planner with me. every time I go out of town or anytime I go stay anywhere, even if it's just like a night away. So there's that. And this event is going to be so much fun. It happens every single year. It's happened for 34 years. It's insane. But it's put on by a local car club, and one of my clients just supports it, and it's super cool. So I'm just getting this up and scheduled so we can pin it to the profile so that we can start generating traction for it. Super fun. I love going to events, and I love helping put on events, and I love just like the whole creative aspect of event planning. Maybe in my last life I was an event planner. I have no idea. But now I do marketing. So it's kind of like in the realm of things. I am putting on a car meet, a car cruise rally, which I'll post more details of on my personal Instagram page if you are interested and you're in SoCal and you have an exotic or a supercar. That way it's just not blasted all over the internet. But something that's not on my schedule, but I've been wanting to put a garage in, so I drew it on my iPad the way that I would want it. This is our driveway, our neighbors, this is where our pool is out of our kitchen window. And you know, everything's expensive, so slowly but surely doing things. But this is how I would want it. Ideally, my car would go here. I mean, I guess there'd be a garage door over here too, I don't know. And then second parking space or gym area, depending. Office space, I would move my office from inside my house over here, just to kind of have, you know, a workspace and packaging order station, things like that. For those of you who don't know, I do own a lash brand called Amy June Lashes. I will show you. This is one of the things that I sell. I have a lot, probably 30 styles. And then over here would be like storage decor and totes on the wall. Like I've seen like some super cool like organization or gym, depending. Because we have a few cars. So we have my husband's car, we have a commuter car that he's actually picking up today, that he got a good deal on. We sold the Jeep. And then we have an old Tahoe, which we leave out. We don't need to put it in a garage, but since my car's wrapped, I want to put it in a garage. So I just drew this up right now, and I'm actually going to send it to my husband so that he can see like my vision. So I'm doing that, and then I will if I can freaking do it. There we go. And then I'm going to head to my office and package some lash orders. All right, and here's what I got done so far. This is the last thing I need to do for my clients for today. So that's amazing. Next up is to package orders. I only have about an hour left until I need to pick up my son from school. It's a minimum day today. And so, yeah, I have to continue doing some of this stuff, and I can show you me editing and doing the things like that. I also need to redo this schedule. And when I go pick up my son, I'm going to go to the post office as well as go to Michael's. I did package an order. I did place an order for some fall stuff. I just feel like when school gets back in session, like fall is the vibe. Like this candle makes me so happy. It smells so good. I got it at Home Goods, and it's literally like huge. Like here's my coffee cup next to it. It's huge. And then of course a summer watermelon behind it to remind me that it's still 100 degrees outside here in California. And I'm also listening to this case, which is Nicholas Cassotis. He is accused of killing and dismembering his wife. And so I'm listening to this. I probably should be listening to jazz instead, but I don't know. I'm listening to this as I work. So I'm gonna do that, then come back, and I have to film for YouTube, which this is the video I'll be filming, Productivity Prism paper versus digital. I already have 2 videos up that I recently, I'll show you, that I recently put up here. View my channel. So I recently put up this video yesterday, which is turn your iPad into the ultimate planner. So I did launch my digital planner finally, undated, and it's a little bit different than my Productivity Prism planner, which this video, thank you guys, this video did so good. Like, thank you so much, it makes me so happy. But I'm going to kind of marry them and kind of share like the difference between digital planning and paper planning. I do both, like I mentioned in this video. So I'll link up in the cards and down below both of these videos if you want to take a look. They're both really great videos, I feel like. So take a look at those when you guys get a chance. If you are looking to digital plan, check this one out. If you want a paper plan, check this one out. They're both very similar videos. I pretty much plan the same all the time. This one I didn't really show brain dump or anything like that versus this one I did, and I have my brain dump over here, and then I just kind of add to it. This is my August brain dump, and I've just been adding to it. Yeah, it's like 11:30 and I'm getting ready. Judge me. Just gonna curl my hair because it was still wet from last night. All I did this morning was wake up and brush my teeth, and I probably should have woke up earlier, but I didn't, and oh well. It's the first day back. I'm not gonna beat myself up too much. Yes, I just washed my hair, but I don't know. I let it air dry and it looks greasy. So we're gonna take the grease out. And I haven't decided if I'm gonna put makeup on. I actually don't think I am. I think I'm just gonna go like this. Because I'm just running to the post office and to pick up my son and to run into Michael's. Like, I don't think we need to be put together every single day. I mean, they say in business you should, so that you're ready to like go whenever. However, I don't always agree with that, especially if like you feel overwhelmed or you just don't feel like getting ready. Like, I don't feel like putting my contacts in or putting makeup on. I just don't, especially knowing I'm not going to be on camera today. Well, mine is for the vlog, but we keep it real. But I'm not going to be like on camera filming like sit down B-roll or anything like that. And in the background, I folded some of my son's clothes so he can put them away. We have like this agreement that if he doesn't turn his socks the right way and they're inside out, I'm not turning all of his socks the right way. So then he has to do it. So for like 2 weeks, every time I do his laundry, his socks would be the right way. So I could just put them over and then he can put them away. But this week, there is a bunch of socks that are not turned. So he can do that when he gets home. But I also don't put like a ton of pressure on him when it's like the first day back to school, because he has a YouTube channel and he edits and all that stuff too. So I know how much work it is on top of like normal life. So I do give him some grace, but just gonna get my hair curled and stop yapping so I can do it quickly. It's just gonna be quick to get rid of some of this frizz. These extensions are coming out on Saturday and I'm putting new ones in. These have seen better days. And my hair is actually long because this is my hair right here. It's getting long at least. You can kind of see it here. This is my hair, yep. So just to kind of take some of the frizziness, since I did go to bed with wet hair because I didn't feel like blow drying it before bed. But anyways, I'm gonna stop yapping and get this curled, and then I will take you through the rest of my day. right, here's what I got from Michael's. So I got a little vase. I think I'm gonna put this in the bathroom. I'm not 100% sure yet, but I think I'm gonna replace some of the blue stuff that I have. Like over here, I have like some blue stuff. So I don't know yet. I got this beautiful, I love it. Wreath, I am not sure, but I might put it right up here and move that sign just for now. I haven't fully decided yet. And then this wasn't on my list of things that I wanted, but I ended up getting it because I thought that it was really cool. So there's that. And then I got, my dogs are snoring so loud. I got this. I got 2 of these, which are chain garlands. I'm not 100% sure where I'm gonna put them, but I was thinking maybe like up here on top of these, because I have one on each side. So I was thinking maybe that. So I got 2 of those. Oh my gosh, she's snoring so loud. I got 2 of those. And then I got this round tray, which I will actually, oh my goodness, it's stuck. There it is. Round tray with black handles. I love this. Probably put it like right here or something. Put the candle in it. And then also, and then I got these. Wait a second. Oh, okay, so I got 2 of these. I forgot what I got. And all of this was like $65, you guys, because they were having like a huge sale. And I got a couple of these, which will probably go where the blue flowers were I just showed you. Everything will change. This will change to like rust color. I tend to do like blue in the summer to keep things kind of neutral because I do have 2 boys. But I got 3 of these because I thought we would need to fill the vase. So we got 3 of those. And then this, oh my God, that smells so, oh my gosh, that smells so good. It's pecan caramel scented. And it's just like potpourri. I probably won't use these like little things. I'll probably just take the pine cones out, put the candle in here, and then put the pine cones around it and then put it here on the island. When I clean this table off, if I ever do, maybe we could put it here, because right now we just have this around it, which was from Easter. Because look, this is how much I don't touch this table. Only when we have gatherings. So we do Easter here, we do Thanksgiving here, we do Christmas Day here. So yeah, we still have some of these here. So we're gonna have to clean this area up at some point, and when I do, maybe I'll share it, maybe I won't. I don't know, but this is everything I got, and not too bad. So we'll figure out where to put these. I just love like the maple leaves, and anytime my son goes back to school, I'm just like, fall. And literally what started it was this big old candle I got, which is like a vanilla brulee. Got it from Home Goods. So there's that. Okay, well, I did do one thing. So I kind of keep it like blue and gold, and it's black in here. I need to put a towel up, but this is where I put the new little vase, and I got this at Home Goods. I thought it was just such cute little packaging, but I do kind of keep the blue going. So this was right here before, and I just moved it up here. I need to dust and clean in here, but I have not. But we have like blue and gold and things like that in here. So for fall, just do a little bit of a tweak. During Christmas, a whole little Christmas tree goes here, and everything kind of gets decorated with Christmas stuff, the shelves, things like that. But for now, we're keeping it super simple. Candle, soap that is kind of fall-like, and then something with some like darker tones. And then we will put a towel here that is likely orange or black or something more fall-like. So for dinner, I'm just gonna make like a little cheese platter. I love doing this. My dog is barking, sorry, but I love doing this. I just do some crackers, some cheese. I'll show you in a second. So just go in with some salami. Go in with some salami, and then this is some dry, like aged cheddar. It's like one of my favorites. I don't have the packaging, sorry, but I love this. It is so good. Vine of grapes. It's actually kind of a lot of grapes, but that's okay. And then we will go in. I have this big old pack of crackers. Go in with some crackers. And there you have it. Just a little cheese, grape, salami, little platter. I kind of put a lot on here. Usually I'll do like half this, but in case my son comes out and wants to pick at it, it's here, it's ready to go, and a little snack. And she thinks that she's gonna get something. Isn't she so cute though? Oh, she did something fell. Little piece of cheese, go get it. My dogs are going crazy, but I wanted to show you how pretty. Well, it's not pretty with my freaking dirty ass window. I wanted to show you how pretty the sunset is. Looks so beautiful, and the dogs are going crazy, and I don't know why. What are you going crazy for? But look how stinking pretty the sunset is. I have a screen, so it's kind of like why it looks like that, but it's so pretty. Such a quiet, cozy night. I'm about to reprint the new schedule. Gotta get up first to do that and have a tripping hazard right here. Literally, where I'm trying to get up. What are you doing? You little tripping hazard. Oh, boys. He's attached to my hip. Such a cozy evening. These two gals just taking over, snuggling my couch. You know, you could lay on the cozy blankie, but you choose to not. Look at the side eye. Dang. Dang, girl. There's a side eye. Tonight was a little different than like most nights, since my husband went to pick up his new car. And so it is 8:30 and Colton had steak and macaroni and cheese for dinner. I had like that cheese platter I showed you. Zeus is leaning against me right now. So cute. I'm printing up that new schedule, and then I'm gonna plan my day. Generally, I would like plan my day for tomorrow at the very end of the day, but what I'm gonna do is I am going to plan my day, then I'm going to go take a bath, relax, and then maybe listen to a podcast or, ow, he just fell on me. Careful, are you okay? He has wobblers, like early stages of it, and yeah, it's been kind of tough because it's hard for him to walk. So we already had to put random rugs all over the wood floors for Diesel because he had a stroke last year. I know it's been kind of wild, but we love our pets, so it's all good. I forgot what I was saying. Anyways, I want to close out the vlog here and just say thank you so much for being here. This is a very realistic, I cried in it, day in the life. I cried in this video. I showed you work. I showed you eating. I showed you my dogs. I showed you just like behind the scenes of a lot of my day, minus picking my son up and a few errands we had to run. And yeah, so thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you all. If you guys like these types of videos, let me know. I can film more real, raw day in the lives. It's actually easier for me to do it because then I don't have to add a bunch of voiceovers and all the things. I know I need to add a little bit of voiceovers in this, but not too much, which is going to save me so much time, and then I can get the videos up faster. So yeah, thank you for being here. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And I will now show you me planning my day for tomorrow, and then I'll see you in my next video. Bye.